Hey, we'll go ahead and get started in a second. It's been a while. But yeah, if you're watching the recording, wow, I gotta took me even a while to find that word. If you're watching the recording, just skip to like 1 minute or minute and a half. I'm just like waiting a minute, see if anyone wants to join on the live edition, then I'll go ahead and get started. But while I'm waiting for people and all that kind of stuff, I am very happy that we have 15 people so far, and based off like previous trends, that's probably going to jump to like 20 to 25 people. But I was sweating. At Friday there was only 2 people, and I was like, ooh, but I realized it's like other jams went, and then as this one shows up on itch, it kind of pushes it up, and people are like, oh, okay, cool, there's a new jam. So I'm very surprised and happy that we got 15 people, and it looks like 20, so this potentially could be the most people, and it kind of came out of nowhere. So I want to thank everyone. That's one of the first things I want to do. I'm excited, and I guess I can, other things I can do, I can talk about previous jams. We didn't do one last month in May, but we did do one in April, and you can see here's like the previous selections. When we did the first one, we only did 2 words, but when we did the second and third jam, we did 3 words, and we're like, hey, you can pick 2. Because we found out Rhythm Survival was pretty tough combo. But yeah, last time it was Platformer, Clicker, and Horror. In this drawing, we won't have Clicker and Horror, and I almost removed Platformer, but based off everyone's suggestions and how popular Platformer is, I kept Platformer for this one for the drawing. But Clicker and Horror will not be a part of it. And there's a few other words I also removed based off what the trends were. And then yeah, last one, there was a great game. I'll probably put the link. I don't have it in front of me right now, but everyone pretty much last jam did all 3 words, which was pretty cool and pretty awesome. That's definitely like hard mode. Hey, Mr. Starfire, welcome. But yeah, we're about to do the drawing soon. I'm just kind of talking about previous trends and stuff like that. But and then the last thing I want to show is this kind of trend. So based on what people like, simulation and shoot 'em up, I was actually surprised. Both of those were really popular this time, while simulation, every time I've the previous 3 jams, simulation was not a recommended word, but I realized a lot of people put it in. So that's actually, there's 11% chance that shoot 'em up's going to pop up, and there's 11% simulation is going to pop up. There's some words that don't pop up here. I actually don't remember them, but there were some that weren't liked. Government was one. You'll notice that government's not up here, but this is kind of what I do. This is kind of like based on what the feedback is. You can see I put multiple drawings, kind of like think of pieces of paper in a hat, and then other one, rhythm, one person liked. Fighting was another one. Color was another one. And then the ones that either no one liked or no one disliked, like artillery, that's still an interesting one. I think of tank games when I think of that. There's a lot of things. Or if you remember those like shoot the turtle games where you like launch the turtle as far as you can, I think of that when I think of artillery. But I think that's enough stalling. We got 2 people, so welcome. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I haven't done much improvements on this. Oh yeah, this is what I do. But I have not done much improvements to this. But this is the reason why I put multiple words. You can see like up here, you can see time here is twice, fighting's here twice. And here's just the random wheel. I haven't worked on it the past couple months. Past couple months have been pretty busy. But yeah, we're gonna do the first word. So here we go. And if you, well, first let me do the word. Oh, what? It is artillery. That is our first word. That's awesome. I feel it's funny. This happened last time. I was talking to a friend. It's like every time I talk about something, it happens. Like I'm like, oh, I like this is the first time this is happening, or hey, we haven't done this, and it pops up, and it feels rigged. And I promise you guys, it is not rigged, but it's, yeah, it's just crazy that it keeps happening. But I wanted to talk about, if you hear like laughing in the background or like loud sound effects, there's actually, we're watching Lord of the Rings. I forget how long. We're watching Return of the King. I forget how long that movie is. So I was like, hey guys, I gotta do this, but they're still watching now. So if you hear background sound, that's what that is. But anyways, yeah, artillery. So I just went ahead and clicked it, and that's the first category. And let's do the second one. And we got color. Go ahead and click that one. And just again, just a reminder, you don't have to do, at the bare minimum, you got to do 2 of these. So let's see what our third word was. And we got simulation. Okay. So right off the bat, I know there's obviously like there's many different ways we can do this. I know we have an open discussion on our Discord where it's like, hey, what are you guys thinking? Because like me maybe drawing a blank right now. Maybe you immediately have thought of something like, oh, I can do a cool color simulator, or I can do an artillery game where the shells are different colors and they have different effects. Like this is an explosion, or this one bounces. Or like, hey, I can do a simulation of like 500 artillery cannons going off and shooting a wall. There's many different things. But we have a discussion board on our Discord, which I will link. Or it's actually on the Jam page, so if you go to the Jam page, you can actually see it right somewhere. Right here. Yeah, took me a while to find it. And then another thing, of course, is the discussion, other community boards on the Knitweave Jam. So if you guys are at a loss, or like, hey, you have some questions like, hey, what is your interpretation of these words? Be free to talk about them. That's kind of the appeal to this jam, is like it's all random, but I know sometimes it's like it sets up interesting situations. But I'm excited to see what you guys go for, and I'm excited to help you wherever I can. And yeah, best of luck, and yeah, I hope you guys have fun. I'll catch you guys later.